Okay, here we go on the lovely hormonal graphs. How gorgeous. So, mammals have evolved different patterns of ovulation. So yeah, it's not all the same as it is in humans. Yeah. Cats are particularly interesting. Look cats up. Which are controlled by changes in hormone concentrations and affected by copulation. Definitely in cats. Graphs below show the changes in concentration. We've got LH, FSH and progesterone during the menstrual cycles of a human and a rabbit. Rabbits are immensely efficient at this having babies thing. Humans slightly less so. So we've got progesterone, we've got ovulation where the dark lines are. So ovulation followed by a rise in progesterone, that's what we expect. So that's the, just going to do a bit of annotation here. That's the corpus luteum. And then we've got the FSH levels going up at the beginning of the cycle. So this is follicle development, isn't it? This is what we've got written on your notes. And then we've got FSH and LH, so LH causing ovulation and FSH also associated with ovulation. So anything weird about this graph? So we've got ovulation day 14, day somewhere in between 7 and 14, that's a bit weird, and day 14. So this one here is associated with copulation. So copulation is in some way then making ovulation happen, which is a bit worrying if you're trying not to have a child. Less worrying if you are. So what have we got going on in rabbits? So we've got ovulation followed by progesterone, so that's probably a corpus luteum thing again. I don't know about rabbits. We've got ovulation occurring at day 20, day 60 something, and so ovulation isn't a, yeah, that's an uneven pattern, isn't it? We've still got the LH peak, so that's okay. This is going to be LH causing ovulation. Still followed by corpus luteum churning out progesterone. The FSH, that's running bang down at 0 down here, and then we've got the spike. So FSH seems to be, it's present all the time in humans, but 0 in rabbits apart from ovulation. And here we've got copulation followed by ovulation, copulation, ovulation, copulation, ovulation. So, then looked at my graph, use the graphs, okay, can do that. And your knowledge of hormonal control of the human reproductive cycle. Explain the effects of the hormonal changes which are shown. So effectively, area 1, I need to explain the hormones of the menstrual cycle. So even though there's no estrogen on it, I'm pretty much going to start off with FSH stimulating development of follicles, inhibiting FSH, positive feedback causing a spike of LH and FSH causing ovulation. I'm then going to talk about the corpus luteum and the corpus luteum producing progesterone and why you need it. That straight out your notes, that's going to be AO1. Then it says discuss the similarities and differences in rabbits and humans. So I'm thinking that area 2 then will be similarities, and area 3 will be differences. So this is not going to be out my head because I don't know anything about bunnies. So this is going to be AO2, AO3 stuff reading off the graph. So similarities, you've got LH, so you've got the same hormones, so LH causing an FSH leading to ovulation, you've got progesterone afterwards, you've got copulation stimulating, presumably the LH and FSH if it's about hormones, and that's kind of it really. And you might put then, you know, that leads to ovulation. And then the differences, we've got the, in no particular order, FSH to 0 in rabbits. And of course we need to say something about each. So it's always present in humans, doesn't reach 0, it reaches 0. We've got 2 peaks in humans, so we've got the one that stimulates the follicle. So we've got 2 peaks versus 1 peak. We've only got the ovulation one in rabbits. Rabbits ovulate after copulation. Humans do it anyway. So ovulation is pretty cyclical in humans, that relates to that. And it's not a cycle in rabbits. So okay, yeah, there's no FSH without copulation in rabbits. So I've plenty to go at, there's plenty of information on that graph. Notice that we've got different time scales as well on the graph, so this is going 0 to 28, then starting again and going to 28, showing that it's a cycle. This is just a straight linear, you know, how many ovulations have you had in 180 days? So yeah, I think you're good to go with that. You can pop that into sentences and, you know, copy the stuff out of your notes and put this into sentences. That's pretty much what you need to do.